What's up, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Project, coming to you live right now. So coming DraftKings Monday Night Football slate for DK. Before we get into we definitely subscribe. We're here with San Fran versus Minnesota. Let's kick it off with we're gonna go San Fran. So CMC, he's questionable. Obviously, he's expected to play, turning towards being active. Um, I'm gonna stay away from him and the captain just because of the acute tag and the injury. Um, the risk factor into it and the price tag, I'd much rather just go elsewhere. No Debo. So that says a lot. So Brandon Ayuk, 10-8 versus Minnesota. This is a prime matchup for him. I do love him. It's hard to not love him. But we need to talk about these receivers for a minute. We've seen this before. Juwan Jennings, Rayleigh McLeod, and Ronnie Bell. Ronnie Bell was the savior on that slate that we had with the TD. Ray-Ban McLeod's mainly in there for the punt returns. Juwan Jennings is the guy 4,000 I do like, but the thing is that's not a bare minimum price tag. It's 4,000. They already kind of priced him up. That's the issue that I'm having. Is I like him in the flex, yes, but I'm not a captain. I'm not getting him how much I think of Brandon Ayuk as the captain. George Kittle will see bump up in snaps. We know this, or not snaps, but with his target share, he had a down game last game, obviously, but he went off versus Dallas in the prime time slate. At 7,200, he is the captain viable option. Jake Moody, 5'4", 49ers defense. I'm hoping that the 49ers defense doesn't get there. I'm fading them. Let's talk about Minnesota though before we kind of build a lineup. Kirk Cousins in the dome, 10-6. What are you gonna do with him? So it's gonna be him or Brock Purdy, obviously. Kirk Cousins, I want to wait and see how I can build this lineup. TJ Hawkinson, 8-8. They priced him up with no double J. We know this. We've seen this script already. 8 targets, 6 receptions, 50 yards. I'm much to go to George Kittle. Jordan Addison, boom or bust, kind of like Gabe Davis. That's what I like to compare him to as a Gabe Davis. Super boom or bust. He had that TD, yes, but he only had 28 yards. He still saw 5 targets. I'm much rather go to KJ Osborne, who's out there way more on the field. I like him a ton at 6'4". And then Powell, I still like him at 2'8". That price tag's too cheap. Madison and Akers, I don't trust them in this matchup at all. So I kind of want to see what we can build. If we go the route of having a Osborne at captain, you're gonna want to pair him with Kirk Cousins, of course. And then this is where are you gonna go from here? Where are we gonna go? So you're gonna need a cheap option. You can run it with Powell at 2'8", and then if you want to go with Juwan Jennings to see that bump up, that leaves you 11.5 left over. You can get to a Brandon Ayuk and then get to a CMC. Or if you want to fade CMC, you can get you to a Brock Purdy and leave 2,000 on the table. That's going to be that's going to be an option. And then if you want to go with the route of, okay, I want Ayuk at the captain, I'm fading Kirk Cousins in prime time. I want to go Brock Purdy at 10-2. And then you're still going to need, you still want to need to get to Jennings, 6'5". If you want to go with another Powell, like I said, with another salary saver, leaves you 8-4 left over. You can go to a TJ Hawkinson. You can go to Jordan Addison if you want to go with those run backs. So it's going to be interesting to see what we can build on the slate. But again, guys, thank you for tuning in. It was a great and safe rest of everybody. Have a good one.